Welcome to the adventures of Corsair King Jesus the Brilliant, great name for him there, and for this episode I've gone ahead and done a lot of rebalancing for some of the issues that I found over the past couple of episodes. So first things first, Flame Queen's building mod, as incredible as it is. By the way, links to Game of Thrones mod, to all the mods I've actually put directly in the comment section now, so if ever in the future you need something to refer to, just remember that they are all out there if you want to try the mod out for yourself, whatever. So, Flame Queen's building mod, as good as it is very unbalanced and very OP. For example, the level 10 version of the Peasant Farm gives you 200% morale along with like 5 taxes. It's completely OP. So I have massively nerfed it down by half. Even then, I don't think it's still enough. Peasant Farm 5, still for 75 gold 175 days, gives us plus 25% morale of our armies. Originally, it gave plus 50%. I might still tweak these in the future, but for now, I've basically cut a lot of buildings in half, so that I'm not doing quite as much easy conquests as we were before. So this is still a very, very good deal, though, and to be honest, still in total it gives 95%. So each level used to give 10% extra morale, on top of, well, 10% on top of the previous level. So level 1 would give 10%, level 2 would give 20%, level 3 would give 30%, and obviously level 5 would have given 50%. So a little OP. I have nerfed that into the ground, and same with some other tax buildings as well. So for example, like the, take a look here, the trade market used to give plus 4 per trade market, now gives only plus 2. So still quite overpowered, but not as bad as it was. The other thing is, Yarhar ye scurvy dogs. I've given us a swashbuckler society, so I've taken the Ironborn one and sort of retooled it a little bit. Because basically the way they've done it in the Game of Thrones one is they haven't added new societies, they've just reskinned the base game one. So the Ironborn Society was just the Norse Society, but renamed to Ironborn Society. I've done the same thing, except I've stolen the Ironborn Society in true pirate way and renamed it to the Swashbucklers. So now we can actually join. Obviously I've also allowed it so that we can join, we don't have to be Ironborn to join it. And I think that'd be a pretty goddamn good thing to do for this episode. Captain Eldest of the Ironborn Raiders of Swashbucklers greets me with a brief nod. Another recruit, huh? To join our ranks, you need to prove yourself, boy. I think we've more than proven ourselves. I mean, strong, genius, direct leader, inspiring leader. This dude is going to slice whoever the hell you send at him. 100 personal combat. This dude, by comparison, has 45. And he is old, to be fair. Berserker, commander gives plus 10. Oh, because he's the commander of, I assume, the society? Oh, well, either way. I will gladly fight to prove myself. Bring it. We're about to kill a man. Okay, a finger dance. Right, so I assume that just means a regular duel? Yeah, there we go. You and Celsi face each other with an axe in hand, tensely poised to throw weapons at each other. You take aim and prepare your throw. We're doing an axe throwing contest. Okay, one mistake is all he'll get. Close enough. Can't fault you for that one. Worships a many-faced god. Probably not the best person you want to fight in combat. No match for my might. The crowd murmurs in approval as you expertly catch the axe Celsi throws at you, who is now at the mercy of your throw. Strike! It's all over now. Oh god, we can kill her. Well, we're not going to kill her, we're just going to accept. She's back on her feet, and no one can dance as well as I don't know why it's called a finger dance if we're chucking axes at one another, but there we go. She's now cuts to the hand. Get fucked. No one can dance as well as I. 20 prestige. Yoinked. And I guess that means we're now... Oh, there we go. Time was ticking. I think it just takes a while for them to reply, doesn't it? That's cool. That was really, really easy. So with that, obviously that's going to give us access to the Reaver power, which is basically what I'm after here. Bonuses to looting. Obviously, the warrior training as well will be pretty massive. I imagine because it's the Ironborn Society or it's the Norse Society. Gives us a bonus to, like, it's called, like, Warrior of the Waves or some shit, right? I don't remember. But as far as I know, it will be very beneficial to the sort of playstyle we've got going on right now. And... oh. Unhappy with their leadership. Mutineers. A mutiny. Where? Let me know when you find it. Well, I'm sure there is a mutiny somewhere, I guess, because they had no leadership. It sort of disbanded very quickly. My beloved sister, Timmy, is concerned that she is not married. Can we not say marry as you please? I really don't give a shit, Timmy. Here you go. This dude, Corsair of Exile, you're more than welcome. Oh, God, wait. Is that one of our vassals? Oh, God, did I just accidentally... oh, no. Just accidentally formed an alliance with this dude. Shit. Okay, well, we're in a non-aggression pact with Exile there. We might be able to just offer him vassalization. What about, like, our neighbours on the Isle of Vines? We can't offer them vassalization. I mean, we are a pirates. That would make sense. I'll let you off with that one. Alright, priest, welcome aboard. Oh, man, was that 4 learning? Did I see that right? Oh, Jesus. Let's appoint a new priest before we do anything else, then. And what we're going to do this episode is try and start work on our holy sites and start building up some sort of moral authority. God knows how we're going to do that. Yeah, you're a bit better. Welcome. Proselytize? Don't think we need to, do we? Everyone's Corsair. Fine. let's just have you perform in charity for now. So, we've got to take a lot of the Summer Isles down here. I was going to call them the Somerset Isles, but I don't think that's quite right. We've got to take the Summer Isles. We need to specifically take the Trees, which is one of these northerly provinces somewhere. Where is that? Yeah, so we might as well take the whole thing. Bear in mind it's the same empire as Sothoryos. It counts as the Empire of the Summer Sea, I believe. Yeah, so that's Gogossos, Sothoryos, and the Summer Isles. I mean, Sothoryos would be very, very easy for us to get, seeing as when we colonize it, it counts as obviously being part of our domain. You don't have to wait for the colonies to finish or anything like that. So we could... How much have we got? We could quickly grab something like Zamatar and Basilisk Point. Yin is one of the better provinces. Yin is supposedly like this cursed city built of the same thing that Shai is built out of, right? This oily black stone, I think, is how they actually call it in the books. And plants don't grow on it, so it's like one of the only cities in Sothoryos that isn't completely overtaken by jungle. In fact, quite the opposite. So that might be somewhere to grab. There's probably some rare events about that as well. Brindleman, Dark Gods, we can clear them out in no time at all. We are under Corsair King Jesus the Brilliant. I think it's time for a pirate empire, eh? So, besides that, we've also got Narth. Narth we've obviously already grabbed. We grabbed that last episode, but we kind of have an issue in the sense that they're probably not going to convert anytime soon. We could try proselytizing, but I don't think it's going to happen. Failing that, we could try and incite them to revolt and then just revoke it, because I believe we already have the guy who owns the temple in our prison. We do. Why? I guess he did something wrong. We might have just captured him when we were sieging the place. But what we'll do then, we'll try and... What have we got? Fabricate treason, 116%. Convince the realm she's a traitor. Revoke the title, as long as we're allowed to, which I assume we are. We aren't, because they're titles and offices, seriously. Might be a good spend of our gold then to try and abolish the council as well. Get this person overthrown. You've got a couple of people that actually want to join, which is pretty great. Here, have a gift, pal. Right, so that should help out a lot. We'll get our Spy Master over there, too. Jesus, you're terrible. You are pretty good, actually. 13, without having to employ anyone new. I will take that one. Thank you. Right, so that should be done in no time now. Revoke that. Then we'll try and revoke this temple. If it doesn't work, we'll find something else. But then again, it's only going to give us 5 moral authority anyway. For some reason, these don't give 15. They only give 5 now. I don't know whether that's a change in Holy Fury, or whether that is something Game of Thrones specific. 5% seems so little. So we get all the holy sites. We're up to 25%. It's only halfway to what we need to reform the faith and get those Valyria's descendant and swashbuckling doctrines there that I've set up for us. Man, this is going to be quite a long campaign, I think. So, Topbog Spoff. Last episode I said, I promised I'll check Topbog. I never did. Apparently, someone's been keeping track in the comments. Thank you for that one. Someone's been keeping track. Apparently, I've said that every single episode and forgot to do it. So we will go and check on Topbog Spoff, the Jet Black Emperor, who was reborn as a much more powerful character than when we last saw him. Well, actually, not too much more powerful. I gave him Genius and Strong, just because he was immediately getting... Or did I just give him Strong and Attractive? I don't remember. But anyway, he was getting overthrown very, very quickly, so I balanced him out there a little bit, but he has also become a lunatic in the meantime. Obviously, he's got the Scourge, he's lost an eye, he's lost a hand, got some very, very good traits, though, all things considered. The only negative one, to some extent, is Greedy. A Scholar, man, he's so good. What's he got in his treasury? Has he picked up anything new? Glass Candle, probably from Karth there. Dragon Bone Bracelet, so this is a new feature they've added, the Dragon Whips. That allows you to see the history of the artifact owners. That way you can see who the previous owners and Dragon Riders were. That's basically all it does. It doesn't give you any stats, it just lets you see who previously owned the dragon. Same thing applies to like this glass candle, right? We could see that he stole that from somebody called Damuzi. Annals of a Black Centaur. Okay. It just gives him the prestige. And then obviously the Dragon Bone Braces that we got for him. Dong, and then Cock. And then, ironically, he was cocked and then Karth got it? Topbog got it. Pretty good. His empire is a lot larger than it would appear to be right now. He does extend all the way up into Malia there. Malia as in the Jogos Nahai Malia, not the real life one. He's got a massive empire. Basically everything east of the Bone Mountains belongs to Topbog, all the way through Karth as well. The only reason it doesn't look like it belongs to him is probably because they're in some sort of rebellion or in some other war. They are embargoing the good master of Astapor. Jesus, they have got so close to where we are heading. I hope we don't have to deal with Topbog. That would be a real pain in the ass. Oh, good. Every morning, especially when the weather is as splendid as it is today, you like to go out on your balcony, lean against the railing haphazardly, and take in a deep breath of fresh air. The view up here is spectacular. That railing doesn't look right. Gazette spotted the danger and saved you. Okay, there we go. Prince Bode, most likely the man that also killed Topbog Spoff, not Topbog Spoff, killed the last character that we played as. Unbelievable. I think we got Choad Toad. That was it. I couldn't think of his name there for a second. Bode. Honestly, This is not on. Get out of here. Chuck him in the prison. Now, there's no surprise that he wants our place here, seeing as we are, you know, he was one of the firstborns. We took his title, rightful title, so we will deal with him, basically however we see fit. Can we chop his head off? We'll become Kinslayer, but, I mean, also it would help keep him in line a little bit. If we exile him, there's no reason he couldn't just keep plotting against us, so... chuck him in the oubliette, let him die in the oubliette. Chance we get cruel, though. Fuck it, I'll just execute him then. Get out of here. Beheaded, hanged, make him suffer in the snake pit. Chance of gaining cruel and torture from that one. Or that's basically it. We are pirates, so why the hell do I care about gaining some Kinslayer or whatever? Chuck him in the... I was going to chuck him in the snake pit, but apparently I beheaded him. Kinslayer, excellent. General opinion, minus 25. That's incredible. I don't know why pirates would care about that too much. I mean, we are pirates after all. He does not deserve to be honored with the funeral. Just leave him there. I've killed a close relative of mine. Game of Trade Kinslayer. So Kinslayer in the Game of Thrones world, in Westeros and Essos and everywhere. It's a big sin. One of the largest, much worse than base game CK2. Hence why we're going to be very much hated now with our 5 diplomacy. He needed it. It needed to happen because now it also means our fellow kin more likely to plot against us and gives us more chances to get rid of those boys as well. I should probably start working on it straight away, but hey, for now I think we'll be fine. Are people really that pissed off about that? You know what? It's a pirate's life for me, and it's not for everyone. Ooh, I'm not a big fan of this. So my co-conspirators have fabricated evidence that Lady Jara is planning a revolt against me. 40% chance the plot succeeds. We'll do it for the religion. I'm doing it. Oh, shit, it worked. That's so good. Now, what we want to do, ideally, is have her rebel, but for us not to succeed in the imprisonment. So it's a 32% chance, please. Hey, there we go. So now she's in a rebellion, we have reason to revoke her titles. Assuming the council will allow it. If not, we can spend the gold on bribing the council a little bit. Right, okay. To war team. I don't know what happened with that mutiny either. Apparently they haven't rocked up or anything. It wasn't like an adventurous threat. I think it was supposed to be just a regular revolt. But I guess it just never went anywhere. So, fighting Narth, obviously not ideal. They do have their defensive little sentinel butterflies, which I'm not a big fan of. We definitely do not want to be leading troops when we drop an army off in Narth here. We probably do want to go back and kill their armies before this gets out of control, though. I don't think I'll be able to siege Gogossos, but I will go back and crush them nonetheless. Alright, let's go, team. Got some butterflies to deal with. As long as Jesus the Excellent isn't leading troops, we should be okay here. Yeah, we're good. A good way to get rid of some of our other family members that we're not particularly interested in here might just be... Oh, come on, send your troops. Mutineers! The Isle of Flies! It's not working. Alright. Apparently there's a glitch with mutineers. That's fine by me. Kind of expecting more... Wait. Oh, there we go. Oh, so it's not mutineers against us. Right, okay. That's fine. I guess it would be somebody... I guess it would be like a peasant revolt on Gogossos would be the way it works. This is a peasant revolt essentially against one of our vassals, so we don't really give a shit about that. I understand now. Right, load can get rid of. Do you have any other brothers that would like to... Oh, okay. I humbly ask you that you intervene on behalf of the aggression of Jobal, the Isle of Flies mutiny. I don't care. Yeah, no, we actually don't care. One pirate is as good as another. If he proves himself successful, you know what, that's Darwinism. So what I'm going to do then, speaking of Darwinism, is we're going to take our many siblings. We've got... Who have we got? Oh, shit. One of them died feverish and sweating. I think he actually died of butterfly fruit. Oh, no, he just died feverish and sweating, funnily enough. So we've actually only got one brother left then, and that's Prince Load. So if we can get rid of him, we're basically going to be safe. So Load can stay here and catch, hopefully, butterfly fever and die horribly. Oh. No, he's just gone on an adventure instead. He's actually become an adventurous threat. Well, that was pretty convenient. I guess he wasn't a fan of being fed to butterflies. Right, you need to die then. 91% plot power. I'm not a fan of this. If he becomes dishonorable, I'm going to be pretty pissed off with that. But he's a pirate. Everyone hates him. So they're likely to join the plot against him. Oh, that's good. I like that. Your vessel, Corsair Harlow Rabarius, has been captured by Pirate Lord... Who? Another Pirate Lord. Oh. Whoa. The Great Gallows Pirates. Okay. So these are a separate band of pirates, funny enough, on the Stepstones. Nothing to do with us. These are actually like pirates rather than Corsairs. Yeah, there you go. Pirate gods. Yeah, the Styrosh Menace must be stopped. We'll deal with those boys later on. They're like Corsairs, but sort of like, you know, a little bit weaker. Probably into soy. Corsair Jesus the Brilliant has inherited the lordship of the Isle of Flies. Thank you, I appreciate that. We can't hold it, so I'll have to give it to some fucker. Do we want to keep the Isle of Flies, though? Not massively. You know what? Let's find somebody who... Oh, nice. Look at that. 100% plot power, exactly. That'll do. Where is he right now? We might as well send our spy master up there. So he's currently at court in the Skulls. Where's the Skulls? There it is. Right, spy master, get over there. Help expedite this plot a little bit. Thank you very much. All right. And then, what was I doing? Oh yeah, giving away some crap. Simply can't just generate new vassals for, like, you know, holdings that you directly have. Right, okay, who have we got? My religion, my culture, search realm, somebody with high stewardship preferably, Ezan, the Vice Admiral of Gogossos. You know what? For services rendered, here you go, have the Isle of Flies. You're more than welcome. Boom. Alright, good. And then we do need to get ourselves a new High Admiral. He's not bad, actually. 13 Marshal, that'll do. All my men have died. I'm going to assume it was the butterflies. I can only assume it was the butterflies, honestly. I don't know what else it would be. Maybe we should send him some mercenaries. We're at minus 30% war score with this. Right, we're going to have to buy some mercenaries, unfortunately. Otherwise, they're just going to win because we possess none of their holdings. Right, raise the troops. Send them south. Send them south. Send them south. Oh, there's no... Okay, yeah, no, apparently there's no crossing there. Fair enough. Understandable. Right, move up. Let's grab these boys. Come on, hurry up. My must... Okay, so we have no sun still. Probably wouldn't be... Isle of Flies mutiny again. Probably stop giving that away. Someone's blinded. Again, I don't really care too much about this. He's also now a eunuch. Again, don't really care too much. He's just a random court... random pirate lord. Oh, he's moved. Where's he moved to? He's in the Iron Throne? Commander of the Iron Throne? He's still an adventurer, though, isn't he? Yeah, he is. Interesting. Okay, cancel that plot then. We'll try again. Because now he's moved court, you have to basically restart the plot because it's still trying to look for courtiers from the previous one. Plot to kill, we're at 28%. Really? Nobody wants to join. Potentially the Master of Whisperers of the Iron Throne, but she's only got 14%. Yeah, no one really cares that much about him. It's not that they dislike me probably as much as they dislike Prince Lode. Wow, they actually like him. I guess we're going to have to fight off this adventurer threat. 27th of 11th moon, so we've got about another year, just over a year and a half there to deal with him. That's fine. Let's deal with Narth first, because that's sort of way more important, seeing as that one would cost us a fortune if we don't. So let's spend some money here to get ourselves some troops, mainly because we just don't have enough troops to be able to siege it down, even with all of this. So we're going to have to hire some mercenaries either way, even just to protect against the butterflies, you know. Right, send them in. Kill them all dead. Wait, does that belong to Narth? Why were they hostile? Peasant revolt for lice? Maybe, oh, because it's peasant revolt. Right, okay, so they're just hostile to everyone. I see. Okay, are we leading this? Jesus, do not take the wheel. Get the hell out of there. Raffo. Classic Raffo. That's a pirate name. Advisor, welcome. Advisor, welcome. High Admiral, welcome. It turns out sending people to the Isle of Flies, to Narth, I should say, not a great idea if you're interested in their longevity there. Oh, man, I'm so annoyed at you, Prince Lode. To be fair, I was actively trying to kill him. Oh, Jesus. Oh, right, there he is. He actually launched his adventurer threat early. He's got 1,000 men. He's got 1,000 men. Brilliant. Well done. Very impressive. You're going into prison. Can you give me Narth? Yeah, thank you. I will be taking that one. We can take that one as well. Thank you very much. Question mark? Now, what about this dude in the temple? Can we revoke this? We could, but it'll piss off our vassals. Fabricate treason on him. And then we've actually got another holy site dealt with. And then I guess we've got to turn our attention either to Geese or to the Summer Isles here. Not a big fan either way, seeing as Ghiscari now basically borders Topbog and the Shadow Sea. So that's not too ideal. Which province are we going to get? It's like, is it this one? Is it actually the Temple of New... Oh my god, it is. How many men has he got? 21,000. Yeah, okay, that could be a very, very difficult to get holy site. I'm not a big fan of that. Right, where is my traitorous brother? Lode versus Bode of House Toad. There he is with his 1,005 men. Let him come. Honestly, we'll wait for him. Apparently he's instantly here. Why is it taking me to go-to location? Residing in Gogossos? Corsair King of Gogossos? What? Is he not leading his own troops? Siege of Port Plunder. Yeah, no, I accept your offer. That's not him. Okay, weird. I guess we'll just wait and see what... Why has he stopped? Oh, there we go. He's leading troops again now. I guess he just took some time off there. Here he comes. Nice. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't give a shit about you. We've got big things to worry about. Bait and switch. Boom. Good fight, brother. Thank you. And, see you later. Nice. Execute him. Kill him dead. Oh! The realm is saved. You're welcome. I've brought peace and prosperity to the killers of, Choad Toad. My beloved father who died far too early. We've done it. So apparently during that battle, we also got ourselves some pretty good prisoners here. Baelor, a High Valyrian man. We got Aegon, a High Valyrian man. and Dayron as well. I was kind of hoping... Wait, Corsair? Corsair Valyrians. Interesting. So these were actually our courtiers. Honestly, they're kind of good. 18. Can I recruit you instead of killing you dead? We can't enslave him or anything. Can I just... What if we just release him from prison? Because we're already his liege. Welcome. You're more than welcome to join us. Thank you. You would make for a good marshal. Send him some gold so he doesn't join any assassinations against us. This dude also incredibly good. Release from prison. Send him a gift. Keep him on side. Boom. I mean, he doesn't still like us very much, but he'll do. Definitely. A bodyguard? Sure. Release him from prison. Immediately trust him with our life. That seems like a good idea. And then Baylor as well. Can we potentially ransom this one off? No. So, guess what? You get enslaved, son. Let's sell him off. Lash him. Castrate him. I love that they put all these little icons. I think it's such good attention to detail. Sell him off. Really, only 5 gold coins for a guy who's, like, a fairly decent marshal here. Fine, whatever. Okay, good war. Let's start building up the RAM a little bit more. We're obviously waiting for that last claim to come through here, so we can deal with that one as well. Gold mines, tax income +6. Absolutely. It did say upgrade to spice plantations too. Oh, right, you go gold mines... Wait, gold mines, spice plantations? Well, that's not right at all. Not entirely sure why it is. We won't worry about it too much, though. Now, what have we got in terms of... What did we say? We've still got a master builder, we've still got the stone quarry, and we've got a smuggler's ring. Once that's gone, we can start really rebuilding up Gogossos. I was wondering why our modifiers on our provinces were so massive here, the build time, but it is directly just because of that smuggler's ring. So once we've dealt with that, we're good. They didn't actually invite us to the society, so it seems like there's something else. I've also got a patch up for it here. Shouldn't be too much work. I think it's just they've set the event to check whether or not we're actually Ironborn. So, they've thought of that. Well done. I'm impressed. I'll deal with that in a minute then. Man, this is so good. Topbog is actually out of control. My co-conspirators have fabricated evidence that Priest Messidor is planning a revolt against me. I circulate... Okay, right. 40% chance. Let's do it. Nice. Okay, now we can imprison him and revoke that one and give it to somebody a bit more trustworthy. A man with... Oh, yeah, it does still count as a traitor even if he doesn't go into revolt. Thank God for that. Boom. All right, so then we go to Narth and we create new vassal, and that should now belong to, Corsair. Right, so that's 2 holy sites grabbed. I think the next one we go for is the trees, because Geese is going to be a long, long time before we can fight those guys with their 23,000 men. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. So we'll either wait for Topdog. Topdog? Did I actually just call him Topdog? What is Updog? So we'll try and wait for Topbog Spoff to hopefully weaken them up a little bit. Maybe we'll go to war with some of these other surrounding provinces. Generally, Marine, Yunkai, Astapor, and Gis here, they will all back each other in wars, I guess, especially a massive holy war from a big outside realm. So even if he attacks Marine, most likely Astapor, seeing as he has... Oh, he doesn't quite have a land border. There's a mountain there. Oh, God. If Topbog takes Gish, we are actually screwed. There's a man with an ear on his head, just for reference. Yeah, seeing as our other holy site is Karth, I don't entirely know how the hell we're going to do this, then. This is going to be very, very difficult. I don't want to go to war with Topbog, because I assume at this stage he's got, like, 1 million men. 71,000 men. Yeah, that's disgusting. Oh, he's got a bloodline. Oh, he did have bloodlines, didn't he? Yeah, I remember now. Jesus. Okay, right. First things first, how many troops have you boys got? They have 3,000 men. So we can very, very easily sweep through the Summer Isles. The only issue is we're going to be very, very prone to rebellions, because everybody there is going to hate us. None are Corsairs. So we probably can't afford to have any as vassals. We'd have to revoke the titles and give it to Corsairs instead. Man, it's a real shame we don't have religious verification or anything in this game. Unless we do. Hang on. No, we definitely don't. So medium gives us ending internal wars of aggression. We can go for illegal ram inheritance. So the only reason we don't have that one is because someone forced a vote through. I kind of want to spend some money on this one, though, to revoke titles without the council having to get... Because if we end up revoking one of these titles and the council say no, we'll become a tyrant, that will be a massive problem, because it means we can never revoke titles in the future after that. So I think let's try bribe the council a little bit. Oh, God, they all hate me. Of course they do. So we've got... As favour to Malinar, as favour to Malinar, as favour to Malinar. Malinar is my Lord Treasurer. If we can get a gift with him, seeing as everybody owes him everything anyway, raise him to nobility. Change their opinion by 15. It's going to cost me 80 gold. What else can we do here? Make him designate a regent. Right, there we go. We're up to 11. So to buy a favour, we need at least 30 opinion with him. Let's give him 15, so it still wouldn't be enough, would it? We could land him. We could make him court tutor. There we go. Right, make him into a noble. And now it's -9. Are you fucking... Oh, because he's technically fired from the council? Ah, you can piss off with that one. Wait, no, there he is. What do you mean fired from the council? Get out of here with that shit. Unrewarded service. Fired from the council. Council job change. Was that it? Was that what caused it? Sway Melina. I'm so annoyed by that. What an absolute fucking waste of a mountain of gold. Someone with high diplomacy who doesn't hate me. Welcome aboard, Aegon. You can be my new emissary. Please, for the love of God, make people like me, for Christ's sake. Yeah, no, he was actually fired or reassigned from the council there, because this guy now has the option to become designated regent. That's good. That's fine. Thank you for that. Not at all a problem. Thank you, game, for trying to screw me. I guess we do have OP buildings, so maybe it's a game trying to bring some balance to things. Core out of hiding. Thank you very much. A little bit annoyed by that. Oh, foreign tour. Oh, shit, I forgot we could still do this. How old are we? We're 27. What do you mean foreign tour? Fine. Where do we wish to go? We shall tour the feudal lands of Westeros. Oh, wait, can we go to... Oh, there are many different cultures of the Jade Sea. They should be very interesting. This is a good idea. And we will go on a full tour of the Jade Sea. It's only 100 gold now. We're going to visit Karth, Pharos, Yin, Leng, Ashai, the 5 forts, Jogos Nahai, Bone Mountains, and Vaes Dothrak. Maybe avoid Leng, though. I'm just going to say, maybe don't go there ever. Shall I take the flagship, Corsair King Choad, on this tour? It would improve our journey. Of course we will. Captain, Corsair King Jesus, captaining the Corsair King Choad, over to visit Topbog Spoff. Is this the most ambitious crossover of 2018? I mean, no, because it's 2019, you fucking fool. This man's visited my brothel. Oh, Malinar, now you come crawling back. What, now he's ill? He's trying to enjoy his last few days of life, I guess. Sure, I'll take the gold that I gave you. Pirates is the shout you hear all around the deck as some man sees a mirror bearing the flag of pirates is spotted on the horizon. Sure, defend the ship, 3% chance of dying, 82% chance of survival, and the reason we've got a such good high chance of survival here is because of our flagship. If we didn't have that, this would be a lot more chance of failure, let's put it that way. Nice, gain 50 prestige, get fucked pirates. There's only one pirate king here. I suppose pirates can fight pirates. We've seen this basically the entire game. Speaking of which, how many troops have we got? We might as well be doing something while our boy's off on a foreign tour. 2,000 men? 700 men. This boy has 500 men. This boy has 467 men. Let's take them all. Why not? Oh, because we have a region. Alright, okay, fair enough. I was going to say we might as well unify the pirates, but I guess not then. Betrothed can marry. So we can marry Amaya of Lys... Oh, God, she's 14. Take a seat over there, please. Whilst touring the lands of Nefer, you received an invitation from Lord Moshar Argasum. I'm not going to read all of these names because I feel like it's a bad idea. Oh, the gods of Ngai. That's a bit creepy. These are like demons, dark spirits, basically more of the Cthulhu worshippers. Fulfill the ambition to get married. Right, can we take a better ambition now? What have we got then? Become the paragon of virtue would help because that would give us plus 1% moral authority. Might not seem like much because it's actually not. Fine, we'll go for a son instead then. This doesn't seem right. I'm not a fan of this. Again, if we get that fair, attractive, strong, genius son who's tall and powerful and big and strong, then we're laughing. Then we're in a really good situation because that's basically fulfilling the succession with just congenital traits. Because strong plus genius obviously gives him, what, like 7 martial off the bat? We need a kid with 10 martial to be able to take over from us. I think that's pretty easy to fulfill if we start with those two. So, Shadow Chancellor Ogar Karjarth will be informed of our arrival. Hello, we're going to try and negotiate a trade deal. And we succeeded. Good work. Well done, Corsair Jesus the Brilliant. Perhaps it's time to ask Malinar to spend some time with me to gain his trust. I mean, I don't give a shit anymore because he's a big idiot and I hate him. We visited Karth. The captain sails the flagship Corsair King Choad through the Jade Gates into Karth and docking at one of the covered wharfs. Yes, thank you, Mr. Wolf. Engage. On to the next one. Right, we're going to Pharos. I'm only interested in going to Ashai, let's be honest. Oh, more pirates. What a shocker. Shit, they got him. You managed to repel the attacking pirates, but as you fight, you take a wound. I think it'll be fine. Oh, one thing I should... Apparently not, though. Apparently we didn't take a wound. One thing I should point out is I removed the trait vomiting from our guy because it was a little bit broken in that we couldn't get any of the disease while the game thought we were still suffering from a disease. So I got rid of that because otherwise it's a little OP if we're completely immune to like the Red Death and the Flux. So the whole point of you know, balancing this area for those diseases to take effect. So decided to get rid of that. Again, this is a rebalancing episode. There we go. Now we're wounded. Right, we've arrived at Pharos. During your travels through Pharos, you notice a smith who offers to make you a sword or a set of armor for a price, of course. I think we should get ourselves some armor. We've got the meteor sword, so this will go quite well with it. Thank you for my strong steel. And it's engraved with the House of Sigil on the breastplate. A toad, which is obviously the... I don't know if anyone noticed that. The sigil of House Toad is indeed a toad. Don't ask questions. Fine set of armor. Thank you. Pharos is marvelous. The captain steers your flagship, Corsair King Choad, through the channel to a small harbour on the mouth of the river. Nobody knows anything about Pharos, so no one really knows. They worship a cow, and that's about it. This lady, no Toad, who probably also... Oh, man, she's probably trying to kill me as well. Fuck off. I owe you nothing. Onwards to Yin. Now, I don't know where Yin is. I think it's probably part of Yi Ti, right? Given that we're meeting Lord Lai Shou Lai, I imagine I'm probably not far off there. Lord Lai Shou Lai of Yin. Yeah, it's right there. You are having a drink in the local tavern when some of the other men make repeated japes about how you look and the clothes you wear. Racist men. And if you are racist in 2019, legally, you get to be killed. That's just the law. There's nothing to do with me. The flagship, Corsair King Choad, sails from the Jade Sea into the Yin Harbour. You leave the deck to vibrant azure banners, flags, and streamers lining the dockyard. It's Ninja. He's playing Fortnite. Moving on. To the next, it's time to go to Langmar. Can we avoid this one, team? Can we just sail around? Oh, God, here we go. Oh, Jesus. You are very excited and intrigued to what may be present here. Is it shadows and death and the scourge? Okay. Oh, I've heard tales of this place. Not too happy with foreigners, the captain blurts. I'll stay here with the ship. As you pass through the wood walls, you find them and their defences to be formidable. As you head into a shop, the shopkeeper smiles and approaches. He draws your attention to the goods, but the only thing that jumps out is a crudely carved grey figure. As you reach for it, you're stopped. That's not for outsiders. If there's nothing, please leave. You nod and head to meet with Ruin. Hello, Ruin. How are you doing? Thank you, Ruin of Langmar, for taking me into your hospitality. Onwards to Ashai. This is it. Could this be the most ambitious crossover of 2018, or is he going to send a lackey? His capital's no longer in Ashai. He's moved it. Where's your fucking capital, you weird man? No way did he move it to the Saffron Isle. God damn it, I thought we'd meet Topbog. No, I do not wish to consort with the Hayakuni people. Although, here's a Kaya Nyanyan. No, I'm good. Oh, fine, we'll attend a feast. I think only bad things will happen. Shadow Chancellor Yamshmath of Chaissa will be informed of your arrival. Right, okay, so we didn't actually go and see Topbog at all. Of course, the Immortal Emperor wouldn't bother to meet with us. Selfish prick. As I was walking down the streets of Ashai, I took a wrong turn and stumbled into a local brothel conveniently. While I'm here, might as well have my fun. 25% chance of getting lostful, please. Damn it, that would have been good. There it is, the cursed city. I remember it well. Brings a tear into my eye. Despite a morning sun, Ashai remains partly cloaked. What? Ashai remains partially cloaked as the captain maneuvers into the ash. As you that's why it's called Ashai, by the way. As you disembark, the light seems to disappear into the veil and stones of the city itself. You don't see fish vendors, and many shops are hawking imports. Some vendors, you notice, are fellows from Gogossos. The local merchants display fine works of jewellery. An interesting place. Hello, my friends. It's time for us to move on to the 5 forts. And that is where, funnily enough, where we just had a meal here. So the 5 forts are down the Bone Mountains here. We might go back to this dude. Let's wait and see. Hello. Hello, wife. You just grew in the blink of an eye. Great Father Reworks feast is over. It's time to bring the long way home. That was it. That was the last one. After many days at sea, or not. Oh! Whoa, that's cool. After many days at sea, your flagship, Corsair King Choad, you've finally arrived at the 5 forts. You're very excited, cannot wait to explore these lands of the Yiddish culture. Jet Black Emperor Topbog Spoff shall be informed of your arrival. We've done it. The most ambitious crossover 2019. You pass along the walkway and happen upon a slave master beating one of his slaves for a minor error. Give them some gold. 25% chance we annoy Topbog Spoff. We become a slave owner. Are we not already a slave owner? Oh shit, we're not. Fine. I care not for these people. I'll buy a slave. Absolutely. The 5 forts. After a few weeks of travelling through the Yiddish lands, you see high peaks of Morns come over the horizon, then the massive black stone walls of the 5 forts. So, this in lore is sort of the original where they fought the original White Walker invasion, and Azure Ahai defeated them all. So there's a theory that because the world is round, sorry if that upsets some of you, but that's the truth, because the Earth is round, that maybe this northern part of Westeros connects over to this sort of area in the Grey Waste, and that the White Walkers came from this direction, which would have been like here, came from this direction and actually marched on the equivalent of the wall, which is here. That's basically the law. While you stare on, Jet Black Emperor Topbog Spoff says to you, now's your best chance to see the top of the fort. Your eyes brighten at the offer and you eagerly accept. Your stomach flutters as you look out at the grey waste below. That's so cool. Wait, are the 5 forts like here or here? I can never remember. It's either this side or this side. This is the Bone Mountain, so I think it's actually this side, but it doesn't matter too much. Thank you. How marvellous. Topbog Spoff took us to see the top of the world. That's a nice story. I love that. Thank you. Thank you, Topbog Spoff. I shall see you later. We're off to Chafan. After many days at sea on your flagship, Corsair Choad, you have finally arrived at Chafan. You're excited to see the new lands of the Jogos Nahai culture. Jack Goo Barley shall be informed of your arrival. Welcome. We're shaking hands through the bars, apparently. Either I'm in prison and this is our perspective, or, you know, he's been locked up here. Who's he in prison by? Jaltai Malia the Meek. Try my hand at foreign diplomacy. We failed. 25% chance of gaining the trait rude. Please don't. We gained the trait rude, but we did gain a nice hat, so that was probably worth it. It's to cover up how rude we are. Where the fuck was I going with that? Chafan, you've run across an old man with a tall and pointed head. It's Mr. Worf. After a bribe, he allows you to ride with him. Sure. He invites you to dine with him. How marvellous. This has gone on for way too long. Onward to Moscat. Holy shit, there's more plates. So Moscat, this is weird, isn't even in Game of Thrones lore, to be honest with you. It's all the way over, like, somewhere around here, to my knowledge. Where is it? Somewhere around this area. So this is supposed to be like an analogue for Russia, obviously. Moscat, and there's obviously Kosov, Gostov, Rosovny. Yeah, I mean, he's wearing his influences on his sleeve there. We should be informed of our arrival. Welcome to wherever the hell this place is. Moscat. Yeah, okay, it's all the way up here. Sure, we are employing a dude called Asar, a Jogos Nahai warrior who's actually pretty good. How marvellous. And again, all this is barely touched on in the lore, so I won't worry about this too much. The Eastern Steel Road. How long does this go on with? Jesus. Oh, God. What is this? The legendary Hand of Chaos, also known as the Bane of Sanity or Child of Madness, lived 100 years ago as the ruler of Lang. It was the Hand of Chaos who unsealed the ruins of the Old Ones and released their fury upon the island. After so many years, the people of Lang have consumed themselves in the madness of the scourge that was released. Others now avoid the island by any means possible. Lang has turned into an island with thick black grey fog, and scorched lands with piles of bones littering the island. Cities are dark, without any sign of life, but sometimes there can be seen creatures resembling men, skinny, long-haired men consumed by rage and madness. Lang is nothing more than a ruin of its former glory. Wow. Topbog Spoff, the Scourge has actually completely destroyed Lang. It's all gone. Topbog, what the fuck did you do? That's so cool that it's just completely destroyed. Holy shit. The labyrinths must be sealed, lest this scourge spreads. He's got an infection from where he got, what was it, the pirates, wasn't it? Nice. Hello. I need to go home now before I fucking die. Thank you. I've started missing home. Off we go. Thank God for that. And we've got to leave this episode here for today. I was kind of hoping that would be our last thing to do with the episode. I wasn't expecting it to go on for like 15 minutes. Thank you all for watching. We met Topbog Spoff. What an incredible episode. I feel like that was a real meeting of the minds there. Let's see the top of the world from his fine fortress in the Grey Wastes. Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you've got any suggestions for anything you'd like to see added to the Corsair mod that I am building in the background each episode, please let me know in the comments, and I will take a look, and I will pick out my favourites as per usual. And I think it's time to give a shout out to all of the patrons for making the series possible, including my good friends, Big Dick Timmy, Tom Terrier 18, Zachary Harris, Harik, Lucas Holting, Sean Thornton, Lolrus, Haydog, Sidini, Necrophilin, Asuna Kirito, Facundo Vasquez, Crosis, I'm the Lizard King, Josh Dean Tesla, Michael Mullen, Tyler Birch, Powers Presley, Logan Thorne, Conspired T, Orcs Wolf, Average Gamer 419, Escape, and Jackson Woodman. Thank you all for your support at the highest insane tier level on Patreon. Never expect anyone to do that, so thank you. You definitely deserve it. And not to be forgotten, of course, for your help as well. A big thank you to Nathaniel Lindberg, Euphrates, Jimmy, Quasar Fox, Jack Allen, Gabriel Van Ders, Llewellyn Thomas, Nathan Flores, Ewan DeVries, Dunconny217, Zach McDougall, Joseph Beard, Jordan Campbell, Harry McGowan, Will Wade, Chris, Sirthor the Swede, The Sage, Asro, Nick, Fraser Brennan, Kevin Saunders, Betsamus Max, The Insane Pickle, Adam Person, Igor Kozak, Haji Dumar, Noah Gallimore, Panther Pearl, and Alpha Scuff.